The French bulldog strutted into the clinic, a tiny jacket wrapped snugly around its frame, its diamond-studded collar glinting under the fluorescent lights. The receptionist barely blinked. This wasn't unusual at the Prestige Pet Medical Center, where high-end pet care was as standard as a morning latte at a five-star hotel. Across the waiting area, a Bengal cat lay in its owner's lap, its emerald green eyes darting around with practiced nonchalance. Nearby, a teacup Pomeranian sat in a designer carrier worth more than a month's rent in downtown Manhattan. This was a world of elite pet health care, where the stakes were high and the price tags higher. A vet in a crisp white coat stepped out and called a name. A woman in towering heels stood, clutching a chihuahua in her arms as though it were a fragile artifact. She whispered something to her assistant, who nodded and flipped open a sleek tablet. Full genetic screening, stem cell therapy package, and an emergency airlift plan if anything goes wrong, the assistant confirmed. The vet nodded, ushering them inside. On the other side of the clinic, an older gentleman with silver hair leaned over the counter, his voice calm but firm. "And you're saying the titanium hip replacement is fully covered?" he asked. "Absolutely," the insurance rep assured him, tapping a few keys. "Your plan includes lifetime orthopedic care, neurosurgery coverage, and personalized wellness regimens. We also offer on-call holistic treatments, acupuncture, massage, even hydrotherapy." The man exhaled in relief, glancing down at his massive Tibetan Mastiff, sprawled across the polished marble floor like royalty. "Good," he murmured. "He deserves the best." From exclusive genetic testing to concierge vet services, the world of pet insurance had evolved far beyond basic checkups and vaccinations. These weren't just animals. They were status symbols, beloved family members, and in some cases, million-dollar investments. A Persian cat's owner flipped through a glossy brochure. "So, with this plan," she asked, pointing at a line, "if he needs chemotherapy, he can be flown to Switzerland?" "Yes," the consultant confirmed. "Our premium package includes emergency international transport to the best veterinary oncologists in the world." She nodded approvingly and signed the papers without hesitation. The cost? A casual $30,000 per year. At the far end of the clinic, a journalist took notes, her pen scratching furiously against the paper. "People are paying this much?" she asked the receptionist. The receptionist barely looked up. "Last week, a client paid $80,000 for a full-body MRI, stem cell therapy, and a custom orthopedic bed for their Italian greyhound." The journalist's eyebrows shot up. "And that's normal?" The receptionist shrugged. "Depends on what you mean by normal." A sudden beeping interrupted their conversation. A well-dressed man in his 40s glanced at his phone, then stood, his expression tight. "We have to go," he said to his assistant. "The vet in Tokyo is ready for consultation." Without another word, he scooped up his SPHYNX cat, slid on a pair of designer sunglasses, and strode out the door. The journalist stared after him, then turned back to the receptionist. "I think I need to rewrite my entire article." The receptionist just smiled. "Welcome to the future of pet care."